I'm going to break down everything that happened in the PFL Challenger Series week 4, and I'm going to do it all in 5 minutes. Charlie Deca, he took on Jose Aguayo. This was a very, very interesting fight. I did have a couple of questions. I never doubted his physicality. I never doubted his athleticism, but I did question some of his decision making. In the past, it's got him into trouble. But in this fight, he did all the things I wanted to see him do. A superior athlete, a real specimen, and how he was able to control the fight and basically do all the things that you'd like to see somebody at his level do. I thought he outstruck his opponent. I thought he outgrappled his opponent, and he did a lot of really good work here. Jose Aguayo, definitely not a chump. Charlie Deca, he may not have got a contract, but he improved a lot. And I think Charlie Deca looked amazing. Anthony Romero versus Tony Cruz. Recall earlier in the week, I put out an article on my website, and I could not believe the odds when they first rolled out. I thought people were overlooking Tony Cruz going into this fight. I thought he was being slept on. Anthony Romero, though, wow, he did a lot of things that were so good. A lot of the question marks I had about him really had to do with him getting off to slow start. Does he have that killer instinct? Can he go out there? Can he get a finish? Can he really be a bully and dictate a fight? He may not have got a finish against Tony Cruz. He did all the things right, though, in this one. He ends up advancing to the finals. More on that in a second. We're going to shift gears. Manal Souza took on Paulo Henrique. This was a very, very high level, very technical fight between two amazing Brazilian prospects. This was one of those unfortunate things where somebody was going to lose. I think it's one of those things you bring in a lesser opponent against either man, Henrique and Souza. They're both going to win those fights, but I would not be surprised to see the PFL bring both of these guys back at some point. Did think Souza did enough. I was a little surprised it ended up going to a split decision, but nonetheless, very, very high level fight against two really amazing prospects. We'll see what's in store for both of them. In the main event, it was Alvin Espinosa going up against Farhat. It was an interesting fight between a high level grappler and a high level striker. I was curious to see what Espinosa was going to do. Was he going to try to mix it up a little bit? Was he going to try to fight for center control of the cage? Was he going to be willing to exchange with his opponent? I wasn't sure. I wanted to see what ended up happening. What I liked so much about what Espinosa did was he stuck to his guns. He stuck to what got him in the PFL Challenger Series in the first place. He made this a grappling match. Not a lot of people are going to be able to hang with him in the grappling department. And he didn't overthink it. He wasn't going to stand and trade with a dangerous striker like Dimitry. I like how he was able to pretty much get this fight on the ground ASAP. He gets a submission rear naked choke, ends the fight at the second round at 153. Very, very impressive. He did all the things that I wanted to see him do. The end of the show, we had both guys, Espinosa and then Romero. I thought both men had amazing performances, Romero and Espinosa. Going into it, I really wasn't sure who was going to get it. At the end of the night, they end up giving it to Espinosa. Well done to him. A well-deserved contract. For Anthony Romero, you were amazing as well. A fantastic performance. I hope you're not too down on yourself if you are watching this. There are a lot of things that you demonstrated and showed over the course of the night that proved why you're such a special fighter. That is my summary for the week 4 contest. If you guys liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, that's okay. Give me a thumbs down. Let me know what we could do better next time. Love to hear your thoughts. If you want to see more content like this, please let me know. Comment. Love to hear what you guys have to say. Also tell me, Espinosa got the contract, but would you have given the contract to somebody different? I'd love to hear your thoughts.